Hello, I'm Rafael González, and I'm here to give you a brief summary of the paper that I've just submitted. The name of this paper is Decoy Effect on the Rolling Stones, and I've chose the decoy effect rather than the anchoring because I'm much more familiarized with it, and I've chose the Rolling Stones because I'm a great fan of the rock band. Okay, so the main objective of this assignment was to see if the decoy or the anchoring effect were really useful or they were just like an unsuccessful marketing theory. And to do this, what I've done is I went to the Rolling Stones website and I could see that they were selling just two types of lithographies, a big one and a small one. The big one was 60 pounds and the sizes were 18 and 24 inches, and the small one was 40 pounds and it was 10 and 16 inches. So what I've done is I've introduced a middle option known as the decoy, and the selling price was 55 pounds for this option, and the sizes were right in the middle of both. It was like 14 and 20 inches. Okay, so by doing this, I was expecting people to switch from buying the small one to buy the big one. But at first I said that just 50% of the people will switch, but now we will see that the results were much more optimistic than expected. Okay, so the survey that I've done was really simple, 5 questions. The first one was to see just if the people answering the survey were familiarized with the rock band. The second one was to know what these people think about the merchandising that they were offering, if there was like too many options, too little, right in the middle, and so on. And then the main question was, I saw them at the picture of the two lithographies that they were offering, the small and the big one, and 90% of the people was going to buy the smaller one because the price difference, okay? And then I saw them the picture with the decoy one, being this like the 55 pounds that I mentioned before, okay? So I was expecting just 50% of people to switch, as I said before, but almost 90% of the people buying the product will switch from the small to the big one. Why? I asked them and they told me that it's because just with like paying £5 more, they will have the opportunity to get the bigger one. But at first it was like 90% of them didn't want the big one. And maybe they still don't need it, but just by seeing that with £5 difference they can get the best option, most of them told me like I will go for that one. Okay, so after doing this, I've done a really basic financial analysis just to see how the sales were changed. And the results before the decoy gave me that the total earnings were £1,260, and after the decoy, £1,735. So it was like £475 of difference. Just with 30 people, like we just interviewed 30 people. Well, I just did. So if we do that in the real store, the results will really be good as expected and the sales will increase. And what I've learned by doing this is I've learned how to conduct a survey properly. I've learned a lot about the decoy, and now I can say that the decoy effect is really useful. Thank you.